Well, welcome to our spring production. Spring, a time for hope. I hope this is our last production on YouTube. And hopefully we'll be back at our live venues. Broadway, the West End, Phipps Hall. Well, we'll see. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh, the farmyard is busy in a regular tizzy, and the obvious reason is because of the season. Ma Nature's miracle with her yearly miracle, spring, spring, spring. All the hen folk are hatching while the men folk are scratching to ensure the survival of each brand new arrival. Each nest is twittering, they're all babysittering. Spring, spring, spring. It's a beehive of goddess and daughter life. Every family has plans in view. Even down in the brook, the underwater life are forever blowing bubbles too. Every field wears a bonny with some spring daisies on it. Even birds of a feather show their clothes off together. Sun's getting shinier to spot like refinery. Spring, spring, spring. From his eyrie, the eagle with his eagle eye gazes down across his eagle beak. And a vixen is lady with the legal eye screams, suppose we fix the date this week. Yes, sirree, spring disposes that it's all one supposes. It's a real bed of roses, wagging tails, rubbing noses. Each day is Mother's Day, the next is the Mother's Day, when all is here. Each day is Mother's Day, the next is the Mother's Day. Spring, spring, spring.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Liz.
So I assume it's just you and me for this part until we get something down and then the others can follow?
Yeah, look, as long as we can make a start, and some of the others may have their own ideas of how we can take things forward.
Okay. How long do we have before the others join us?
About half an hour or so.
Okay. I wondered if we could maybe go along the lines of a pantomime. I know it's near to Easter, spring, but I'm sure we could find some songs and sketches with a bit of slapstick. I don't know how that would work though. Remember the light throwing trick that you did with one of the shows? That worked well.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking along the lines of a variety show, so maybe a combination of both. Have you spoken to Alison about what she wants? I mean, she has the final say.
No, not had a chance yet. I thought maybe she would have sent us an email to guide us, but she doesn't always get round to opening up her PC.
Well, okay, let's make a start. So, any songs in mind?
A few spring ones, and of course the usual Eastery sounding ones, such as Chick 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 Chicken. I expect some of the cast will want to choose their own songs.
Hello everybody.
Hi Ian.
Hi Ian, what are you doing joining us just now? We've still got about 15 minutes or so before everyone joins in.
Well, I was finished my tea and I've got a phone call to make later on, so I just thought I would come in early. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, of course.
Fine, and where have you got to?
Well, not very far. We thought maybe a seasonal pantomime stroke variety show.
Oh, that sounds good. At least I'll not have to do any Zoom dancing. I'm hopeless at dancing, as you know. Could I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Uh, well, I thought we could maybe write a play along the lines of the goings on an armed drama group, you know, a local armed drama group. Nothing racy, mind, just a few laughs and surprises to keep the audience happy.
Such as, Ian?
Going through showers may come your way. They bring the flowers that bloom in May. So if it's raining, have no regrets, because it isn't raining rain, you know. It's raining violets, and when you see clouds upon the hill, you soon will see crowds of daffodils. So keep on looking for the bluebird and listening for its song whenever April showers come along. So when you see clouds upon the hill, you soon will see crowds of daffodils. So keep on looking for a bluebird and listening for its song whenever April showers come along.
I hear a robin calling. List! The wind is from the south, and the orchard bloom is falling. Sweetest kisses on the mouth. In the dreamy vale of beeches, fair and faint is woven mist, and the river's orient reaches the palest amethyst. Every limpid brook is singing of the lure of April days. Every piney glen is ringing with the maddest roundelays. Come and let us seek together springtime lure of daffodils, giving to the golden weather, greeting on the sun-warm hills. Ours shall be the moonrise stealing through the birches ivory white. Ours shall be the mystic healing of the velvet-footed night. Ours shall be the gypsy winding of the path with violets blue. Ours at last the wizard finding of the land where dreams come true.
There is a great tradition in Scotland of Highland dancing. It goes back to the days of the clans when every chieftain had a person who did everything that he wanted. He had his pipers, he had his cooks, he had his teachers, and he had his dancers. History tells us that the greatest dancer of all time was a man called McAllister. He remains a legend, and people to this day practice the steps that he created. He was so famous in his time that the king invited him to dance before him. Perhaps the first ever command performance. So I am pleased and proud to tell you the story of McAllister. Clansmen, ach, the peats are burning bright. Sit round them in a ring, and I will tell you of that great night I danced before the king. For as a dancer in my youth, so great was my renown, the king himself invited me to visit London town. My brand new presentation kilt and ornaments I wore, and with my skiing do I rapped upon the palace door. Soon I heard a lord, a duke, come running down the stairs, and to the keyboard put his mouth, demanding who was there. Open the door, I sternly cried, as quickly as you can. Is this the way you treat a Scottish gentleman? The door was open, and word went around, McAllister is here. And with the news, the palace rang with one tremendous cheer. The king was sitting on his throne, but down the steps he came. Immediately the wakening lord pronounced my magic name. And all the ladies of the court, with pearls and jewels bedecked, did blush and tremble as I bowed to them with due respect. Slowly at first, with hands on hips, I danced with ease and grace, then raised my hands above my head, and swifter grew my pace. At last, no human eye could see my steps, so light and quick, and from the floor great clouds of dust came rising fast and thick. The king was greatly moved, and shook his hand in friendship true. Alas, he said, though a king, I cannot dance like you. And then the gracious queen herself came slowly up to me and pinned a medal on my breast for all the world to see. Ah, her whisper I will ne'er forget, nor how her eyes grew dim. Ah, McAllister, where were you the day I married him?
Okay, here's a good one.
Great.
Inflatable boy goes into an inflatable school with an inflatable headmaster.
Oh, he's lucky he got into an inflatable school. That's it might feel very isolated in a normal school. Go on.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, one day he absolutely runs amok with a safety pin, going around going pss, 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 pss. And the head teacher calls him into the study and says to him, I'm very disappointed in you. You've let me down, you've let yourself down, you've let the whole school down.
I'm sorry. Do you think that's funny?
Yes, it's hilarious.
You know what? I don't think that's funny at all. Cause that boy's dangerous and antisocial. And by laughing at him, you're condoning his behaviour.
Yes, but it's an inflatable school.
Exactly. That's the worst thing you can do in an inflatable school. Go round with a drawing pen. And I bet there aren't many inflatable schools around. This might be the only one for all the inflatable children in the country. And he's trying to destroy it. That boy needs psychiatric help. And all you can do is laugh at him. You know, sometimes I do wonder why you're a vicar.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Alison.
Hi, Alison.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all again.
Hi. I assume everyone's well. Is everyone joining us this evening? Dawn, no doubt, will be a little bit late. And oh no, Kathy and Jack seem to have disappeared.
No, I'll try and get them back. I'll give them a quick call.
Okay, no worries. How far did you get, Liz, with the talking about the show?
Okay, we thought maybe putting on a show based on a pantomime or a variety show.
And my suggestion, you know, about the goings on at local Amdram group.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How are you all? Are you all okay? Where's Cassie and Jack? Are they not here tonight?
Hi, yeah, Kathy and Jack were here, but their screens went blank, so Joe's just phoning them to try and
All
get
right.
them again. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, really. Just finished my dinner, and now, for the occasion, I have a little glass of wine. It's a really nice wine, actually. We bought a few bottles recently. And anybody, if you want to, you know.
Hi, Kareen. Jack are just about to join us again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there they are.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm really sorry. The internet's awful tonight. It keeps coming and going.
Okay, can we get started? I'm sorry I've not emailed around, but Liz and Joe were getting together to discuss the show. They've come up with a panto style or variety show.
And what about my suggestion?
Oh yes, sorry, Ian. Ian's idea of a play based on a local Amdram group.
Yeah, Ian, have you had your dinner yet? You normally eat, you're normally eating at our normal shows, meetings.
Yeah, I've had it. I had shepherd's pie with a lovely sweet peas tonight.
Okay, sweet peas? No.
Aye, sweet peas to go well with shepherd's pie.
But they are not flowers. I mean, I can only get them in the summer, can I not?
Oh, no, not that kind of sweet peas. You know, the wee green ones. You know, what do you call them? Garden peas.
Garden
That's it,
peas.
garden peas.
Yeah, I like those.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, how do you make your shepherd's pie? Is that not the same as mince and tatties?
Oh, no. It's completely different. You see, the difference is, you see,
Sorry, folks, but can we get back to discussing the show? We don't have long to rehearse, and if we're going to put the show out, together for next month, I think we need to crack on.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Of course.
okay.
Now then. Oh no, where's Dawn gone? Where's she gone? Oh no, she's back. Dawn, we can't hear what you're saying. You're gonna have to unmute. Unmute, Dawn, we can't hear you.
Is that any better? Can you hear me now?
Yes, great.
I'm going to have to move to another room. It's just awful tonight. It keeps coming.
Oh, no, look. I've got a wobbly leg.
What? A wobbly leg? What's happened? Is it serious? Will it affect you during the show?
It's a wobbly leg. Look.
Are the opticians open now? I could do with my specs haven't been adjusted.
Please, could we start to discuss the show? We've been chatting for about 20 minutes and I still haven't got anything down on paper.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm fine.
I'm really sorry about that. Have I missed much?
No, you haven't missed much at all. Now, other than Joe and Liz, oh, I'm sorry, Ian, has anyone else given the show any thought during the last week?
What's happened to Corinne? Maybe we should just leave her in peace.
My goodness, how embarrassing.
Good evening. Here is a song that you may recognise, and if you do and you know it, please join in. New Rosie May comes in with flowers to deck her gay green spread and bowers, and new comes in the happy hours to wonder where my Davy. Meet me on the Warlock now, dainty Davy, dainty Davy. That I'll spend the day with you, my reindeer, dainty Davy. The crystal waters round us fall, the merry birds are lovers all. The scented breezes round us blow, a-wondering where my Davy. Meet me on the Warlock now, dainty Davy, dainty Davy. That I'll spend the day with you, my reindeer, dainty Davy. As purple morning starts the hair that steals upon her early day, it's through the dews I will repair to meet my faithful Davy. Meet me on the Warlock now, dainty Davy, dainty Davy. That I'll spend the day with you, my reindeer, dainty Davy. When day expires in the west and curtain draws on nature's rest, I flee to the arms I love the best, and that's my reindeer Davy. Meet me on the Warlock now, dainty Davy, dainty Davy. That I'll spend the day with you, my reindeer, dainty Davy. Meet me on the Warlock now, dainty Davy, dainty Davy. There I'll spend the day with you, my reindeer, dainty Davy. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure to welcome you here to our home. Everyone is always welcome, and we live in Beaulieu, and Beaulieu is a wonderful place for hospitality. Beaulieu has been around for centuries, but nobody really knows when it all began. It certainly, and this is a matter of record, it certainly was here before the Romans or the Benedictines, but there is a great deal of uncertainty. And as always, in uncertainty, stories grow, truth becomes mixed with lies and thoughts that are not true. And so what develops then, that uncertainty moves into being welcome as myth and legend, but it's all smoke and mirrors. Perhaps the greatest, not perhaps, the greatest lie of all about Beaulieu, and this is believed throughout the world by many people. The belief is that Beaulieu Parish is the resting place of the greatest treasure this world will ever see, and that is the Holy Grail. But I can tell you now that that's total nonsense. But because that's nonsense, it doesn't mean to say that there isn't treasure throughout Scotland. And indeed, perhaps the greatest treasure of all is the one that lies in Tobermory Bay. When the Spanish Armada fled northwards round the top of Scotland to get back to Spain, the treasure ship pulled in to Tobermory Bay, and sadly it blew up in Tobermory Bay, and the treasure within its hold fell into the bay. There have been many, many attempts to find this fabulous treasure, but not all of them have succeeded. And indeed, one myth that has grown up, perhaps to protect the treasure, is that the treasure has never been found. But I can tell you this today, and because we're in my home and we're all friends together, and I know you will keep the confidence, I can tell you, not only was the treasure found, but it was found by a member of my own family. And he goes down in history as the man that found the Tobermory treasure. So let me tell you in his own words how he found that Tobermory treasure. You will have heard about the treasure up in Tobermory Bay. Many a man has tried his hand to find it in his day. But there is not an antique dealer living who would put a value on all the gold that's in the hold of yon Spanish galleon. No, my mother's father's brother, Archie, a noble man himself, he has a terrible taste for money and an awful thirst for wealth. And it should be said that money is not the only thing for which he has a thirst. Oh, no. But it was at the closing of the day, at the opening time of night, when Archie had a notion that filled him with delight. It warmed the cockles of his heart, and it gave him so much pleasure to see it as I will go and find that Tobermory treasure. With intrepid thought he hired the boat, and he did stock it through. You'll understand, he thought the trip might take a day or two. He hoisted sail for Mull, determined not to lose a day, and so he came and anchored there in Tobermory Bay. Though he chose the spot at random, he had an intuition clear. It'll be by chance, and not through plans I'll find this treasure here. In Frogman's suit and all the gear, he slid down over the side. Down he went, just like a stone, through the swirling tide. Now believe it, or believe it not, the fact is that it's true. When he reached the ocean bed, the galleon was in view. With popping eyes he realized out through the torn hold there were big doubloons and overcroons. It was the Spanish gold. He surfaced like a rubber ball, and he began to sing, and he threw his arms above his head, and he danced the Highland fling. But now of darkness I must tell, and it saddens me to quote, he danced his own disaster, for he overturned the boat. His kilt and sporran went overboard. But that was not all his troubles. The boat itself began to sink amongst a load of bubbles. Now Archie had to sink or swim, so he struck out for the shore. And I'll say this of him, no man could do more. Now if you're ever in Tobermory and luck is in your way, and you should find the treasure that's lying in the bay, the gold is yours will not deny. You may have it all, but there is one dark money lying there that is not yours at all. There is a fiver in a sporran that belongs, sir, to another. By Jeho, she could do with it, my mother's father's brother.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Alison.
Oh, wait a minute. What's happened to Liz? I can hear her, but her screen's going all red.
Oh dear, I don't know. I haven't done anything different to what I normally do. Oh, it must be my connection. I'm using next door's internet again. Sorry, I'll try coming back in again and I'll speak in a bit.
Is everyone else all right?
Yes. By the way, everybody, sorry about last week. I was so busy and I was tired and I fell asleep in front of the computer, and when I woke up, you had all gone.
Oh dear, don't worry about it. Has anyone had time to think about the show then? What about maybe adding some sparkle to it?
I've got an idea. Perhaps something that would cheer us all up and keep us busy at the same time.
Hi again. Sorry about that. Guess what? I had a pink sticky covering the lens of my laptop to stop folk from spying on me. Sorry.
No. Oh dear.
Right, Kathy, you go ahead.
Well, I wondered about a bonnet competition to end the show with. Decorate our bonnets for somebody to judge. We can talk about them, maybe why and how, memories and such like. I thought maybe we could use bits and pieces that we have lying about the house since we can't go out anywhere.
Yeah, sounds good.
That sounds a great idea. I've certainly got lots of bits and pieces that I can use.
Can I use paint?
Don't see why not.
Kathy, have you any ideas of timings and who would we get to judge?
Well, since it's coming up for Easter, why not for the beginning of April? Maybe get one of the local councillors to judge. Of course, you'd have to join us in Zoom, but I'm sure that would be okay.
That sounds like something we can go off and work on over the next few weeks. Has anyone else got any other suggestions?
Well, I think we should still do something for our supportive audience.
Oh, well, yes, of course, but this competition would just be an activity to go alongside our own performance. I think we should start by putting our plans together and start rehearsals next week.
I really like Kathy's suggestion. It just gives me a chance to develop some of my own ideas already, thank you.
Yeah, and Jack, could you start putting some sketches together?
Yes, delighted, yep.
Okay then, that's sorted. We'll meet again next week with ideas for our spring show and confirm a date.
Okay.
Okay. Wenn der Frühling kommt, dann schick ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Wenn der Frühling kommt, dann pflück ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Wenn ich wiederkomm, dann bring ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. 1000 rote, 1000 gelbe, alle wünschen dir dasselbe. Was mein Mund nicht sagen kann, sagen Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Antje, ich hab dich so gerne, sagte zum Mädchen der Jan. Morgen muss ich in die Ferne, oh Antje, was machen wir dann? Und bei der uralten Mühle küssten sich zärtlich die zwei. Ich hab dich so lieb und du hast mich lieb. Ach Antje, ich bleibe dir treu. When it's spring again, I bring
from Amsterdam. I can't wait until the day you fill these eager arms of mine. Like the windmill keeps on turning, that's how my heart keeps on yearning for the day I know we can share those tulips from Amsterdam. Thank you.
Alice, I've got a joke for you. What do you call a budgie that's been run over by a lawnmower?
I don't know. What do you call a budgie that's been run over by a lawnmower?
Shredded sweet.
So the budgie's dead then?
Yes, I should think so. It's shredded sweet.
Poor little thing. It didn't even see that lawnmower coming. How could it know that death was just around the corner?
Look, Alice, I'm not going to keep telling you these jokes if you keep responding like this. It's not a real budgie, okay? It's not a real lawnmower. It's just a joke.
So the budgie's not dead?
No, it never got born.
It never got born?
No.
Poor little thing. So much beauty, so much potential that never got born. Never saw the light of the sun or felt the gentle breeze through its feathers. Never went, twinkle, twinkle, give me my comfort food.
Go on. Get out. Go on. Get out now.
Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone saw my grin. When he smiled, I realized I'd passed it on to him. I thought about that smile, and then I realized its worth. A single smile just like mine could travel round the earth. So, if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic, quick, and get the world infected.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
There was the little fly, lived in a grocery store, and he on the ceiling, and he on the floor, and he on the bacon, and he on the jam, and he on the head of the little grocer man. The little grocer man got out his spraying gun, and he said, I get that fly before the day I'm done. But before he could count up from 1 to 10, the little fly went on the grocer man again.
Yep. Who is it, Frank? Oh, Sir Walter Raleigh. Yes, yes, yes. Put him on, will you? Hey, Harry, pick up the extension. Yes, Wacky Walt again. Yeah. Walter, my dear fellow, how are you? And how's everything going? All things are fine here, Walt. Yes. Did we get the what? Oh, yes, the boatload of turkeys. Oh, yes, 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 they arrived, Walt. As a matter of fact, they're still here, roaming the streets of London. Well, you see, that's an American holiday, Walter. Yes. So what have you got for us this time? Another winner? Tobacco. And what's tobacco, Walter? It's a kind of leaf. And you bought 80 tons of it? Well, let me get this straight, Walter. You've bought 80 tons of leaves. Well, this may come as a bit of a surprise to you, Walter, but come autumn in England, we're up to our... It isn't that kind of leaf, right? Well, what kind is it then? Some kind of special food? Not exactly. Oh, it has lots of different uses. Like what? What? Wait. Are you saying snuff? What? What's snuff? You take a pinch of tobacco and you shove it up your nose and it makes you sneeze. Yes, well, I imagine it would, Walter, yes. I mean, the dust in this office does pretty well for me, actually. Oh, it has other uses, huh? Mm-hmm. You can chew it. You can put it in your pipe. You can shred it up, and put it in a piece of paper. And then you roll it up. Wait, don't tell me, Walt. Don't tell me. You stick it in your ear, right? Oh, between your lips. Well, then what do you do, Walt? You set fire to it. Oh dear, you inhale the smoke. Oh, stop there, Walt. Stop. Oh dear. So, Walt, we've been a little bit worried about you, ever since you put your cape down over that mud. I think you're going to have a rather tough time convincing people to stick burning leaves in their mouths. Oh, it's very big over there, is it? Walt, what's the matter? You spelled your what? Your coffee? What's coffee, Walt? Yes, of course it is. It's a drink you make out of beans. Oh, that's very big there too, is it? Yes, yes. A lot of people have a cup of coffee right after their first cigarette in the morning. Oh, it's what you call the burning leaves, Walter. Cigarettes. Ah. Well, I tell you what, Walter. Why don't you send us a boatload of those beans too? Well, if you can talk people into putting those burning leaves in their mouths, well, I'm sure they'll go for the beans too, right? Okay, Walter, look, I'll tell you what, don't call us, we'll call you. Bye.
Right, here's the joke.
Sorry, can I just stop you for a moment?
Yes.
No, it's just because you always tell me here's a joke, and then you tell me something that isn't remotely funny whatsoever. Are you absolutely confident that this is really a joke?
Yes.
Good. Off you go then.
Right, okay. So, a lobster goes into the bar and he orders a pint and the barman refuses to serve him. And the lobster says, "Why won't you serve me, mate?" And the barman says, "I recognise you, pal. You were in here yesterday with your mates, giving it all that."
No.
Go on, giving it all that.
No. No. Yet again, you let me down.
Never saw you look quite so pretty before. Never saw you dressed quite so lovely what's more. I could hardly wait to keep our date this lovely Easter morning, and my heart beat fast as I came through the door. For in your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover, and when they look me over, I'll be the proudest fellow in the Easter parade. Through the park we'll go, down Rotten Row. The photographers will snap us, and then we'll be seen in the Smart magazine. Oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet, and of the one I'm taking to the Easter parade. Through the park we'll go, down Rotten Row. The photographers will snap us, and then we'll be seen in the Smart magazine. Oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet, and of the one I'm taking to the Easter parade.
Oh, hi, Karine. Are you coming to the Zoom meeting tonight?
Oh, well, the Zoom meeting tonight, to be honest, I'm not sure. They're doing this Easter bonnet competition, and I feel it's an awful lot of work, really. So,
Well, maybe I'll see you later.
okay.
Bye, see ya.
Bye.
Hi, Alison.
Hi,
I was talking to Karine earlier, and she was saying she might not bother with the meeting tonight.
Oh, she's always saying things like that. She just wants to be coaxed. Anyway, I'll be there. I've been working on my bonnet.
Yeah, same here. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me along this evening to judge. First time for everything. I really enjoyed watching your efforts during lockdown on Zoom. Oh, great fun. Okay, now if you could all hold up your bonnets and move them around. Now it will help me to see the effort you have put in to decorating them. And then I can ask you one by one why you decorated them in the way you did. Now, Kathy, would you go first, please?
Oh, yes. Well, I decorated mine like this, with a big daffodil, because I'm going to be singing Easter Parade later on in the show, and I thought it would fit in with the song.
Yes, lovely, great idea. Now, Dawn, please.
Oh, because I used to live in London, I thought I'll cover it all over with the buttons, just like the old pearly kings and queens used to do.
Oh, very good idea, and quite different. Now, Karen, would you hold up yours?
Okay. Well, it's just something I've really made up really quickly. So, something.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Very beautiful indeed. Now, Joel, let's see your bonnet. Oh.
Oh, where did you get that?
Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Sun, 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 here he comes. Sun, 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 here he comes. Sun, 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 here he comes. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. It's alright.
Well, so much for spring and so much for hope. Well, thank you very much for watching, and well done for making it to the end of the show. Goodbye.
Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad.
Other things just make you want to curse. When you're chewing on life's grizzle,
Don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life.
If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten.
And that's to laugh and dance and smile and sing when you're feeling in the dumps.
Don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. When we are COVID free, how happy we will be. We'll party like we've never done before. Family and friends unite. We've got that in our sight. So fingers crossed for happy times in store. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the bright side of life.
always look on the bright side of life.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Always look on the bright side of life. Thank you.